Hey y'all, welcome back to Catch Up.
Y'all.
4th of July might be over, but guess what? We're still keeping that
Spirit of
patriotic. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you.
You suck.
That's a strong fizz. That's a damn strong fizz, and I respect it.
Bitch! Now I'm just being assaulted.
It's hiding a secret underneath. Oh, look at that. She had your whole little thing in the back of it.
Alright, put it back on.
Hey, what the fuck is going on right now?
That's a good look. Hey. Listen, we're playing that game I threw the box. It's called Debatable. You know, in honor of our recent, Democratic nominee debates where everyone gets up on stage, talks at the same time, tries to find out where they stand. We're playing Debatable, a seriously silly party game for people who love to argue about ICE and abortion. So here's how the game works. First of all, we select one person that we're all pretty sure is least likely to win the game. Who is least likely to win this game? This fucking...
Dude, his bottom lip is all wet, and that's on the outside of the mask.
It's not sexual mouth.
I'm having a rough time.
I don't know what's happening over
They're
here.
doing voices?
Anyways, we pick that person, they become the moderator, okay? They're gonna draw a topic card. Every topic card's got like 5 different prompts, like, should smoking be illegal? Should cannibalism be legal? Did the egg come before the chicken? When you're the moderator, you pick a question from these 5, and you go, I'd like to see these 2 people debate it, okay? And you debate, you give one of them a yes, I agree with the topic, and one of them a no, I don't agree with it, okay? Those 2 people go, they're gonna draw a strategy card, okay? When you grab a strategy card, however you look at it is what you get, okay? So the top, it gives you a strategy that you're gonna have to do during the debate, like talk about anything but the subject. Okay. Or according to Hitler, ... These are things both things you have to incorporate into your debate. Then when it's time to debate, you each give a short opening statement. We flip this over, it's 2 minutes. The moderator kind of decides who can talk in any moment. When the 2 minutes are up, give a short closing statement. Everybody votes who they're with. Person who loses gets one of these. I'm under pressure, okay? And you become the next moderator. You lose 2 debates in a row, you're out. You become a permanent moderator. Until only one person is left as the greatest debater of our fine country, okay? Okay, so start with those opening statements and then you'll flip it. Ready? Set.
Yeah, video games, really bad, dude. They cause antisocial behavior. Okay?
Oh, no.
These are just straight up fucking facts. If you're sitting here today trying to debate this, I mean, this is gonna be a losing argument for you, hands down. That's the end of my statement.
Okay.
So I don't think that it causes antisocial behavior. Because maybe, you have a problem where you're antisocial.
I don't have a problem.
Hey, this is don't interrupt me.
You're talking to me like this.
This is maybe he.
You're talking to me, I should have a chance to respond.
These are opening statements.
But, I'm just saying that it's not everybody would, get antisocial behavior from this, but maybe some people.
Holy
might.
shit, start the debate. Please, in 2 minutes.
Oh, man.
Boom.
So, video games cause some pretty serious antisocial behavior. But you know what else? We got some bigger problems out there. The ice caps are melting at an unexpected, unprecedented rate.
That is true.
The ocean levels are rising. This is something that's being categorically recognized by scientists around the world. And here we are talking about video games. The other day for lunch, I was thinking about what I should eat when I noticed that the ice in my cup was melting, and it got me thinking right away. We got some serious
you can
things.
Jump right in there. If you want.
We got some serious issues going on with global warming.
no, the whole thing is 2 minutes.
So I would say that it would not cause antisocial behavior because you can talk to people and communicate while you're playing a game and sharing an experience. Not everybody will do it. Some people might play games online by themselves and they won't talk to anybody.
India has the most pollution out of any countries. I mean, and we could talk about China too. China's in the same exact category as India when it comes to pollution.
Back to Lindsay.
Now, what are you doing that's causing the pollution? Because it sounds like
Back
you
to
might.
Alex.
Okay, this is I can't talk
Lindsay.
more.
I would just
Alex.
say
America barely.
Lindsay.
you don't even know.
Alex.
We're talking 10%. 10%. 10% of the global CO2 emissions.
Alex. I agree. Lindsay.
Now, what the hell is your problem? Because this sounds like a lot of this you're creating on your own, and this is sort of your problem.
Pollution?
Pollution.
Climate change?
Yeah. I think that
You're right. I do drive a gasoline-powered car.
I think you're part of the problem, is what I'm
Can
saying.
I just stop the time?
I guess you could. You could.
Shut the fuck up.
If that's the case, I guess we gotta
Video
have
games aren't helping.
We
is
gotta
my
have-
point.
the closing statements. Yeah, the timer's almost done. Right? All right, closing statements.
Closing statement is we have to make a drastic change in our fiscal sector as well as our environmental if we want to end the catastrophe that's going to be coming to us within the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But that is why I think that video games cause antisocial behavior.
I don't believe that it caused antisocial behavior. I think that it sounds like a personal problem that you're dealing with when it comes to climate change and the fact that you don't communicate when you're playing games.
Okay. Both debaters, please reveal their strategies that they were forced to play. Wait, don't vote yet. show what
Him first?
What were your two
Or me
strategies?
first?
My first strategy was to try to change the subject,
Okay.
followed by we have bigger issues.
Oh, nice.
Mine was everything was my opponent's fault, and that's why I
Nice.
was his problem. I didn't realize I was supposed to pick a second one, but
All right, everybody vote. Who's not a debate?
It is a personal problem. Do I vote too? I'm a moderator.
You vote too. You can still vote too. Could be a tiebreaker. I mean, I support the climate conversation.
well,
All right,
then
nice
you
work.
won that one.
Yeah.
All right, you have your first under pressure card, but now
Probably
you
still
are the
your fault,
moderator.
though.
Which
Me?
means you choose
Okay.
the next topic.
All right, so
You
you can go ahead and prepare your present your opening statements.
Dating a boss is just a no-go, man. It just doesn't ever work out. There's a whole bunch of
I mean, yours is
oh,
yes.
do it. Date a boss all the fucking way. Cause like honestly, think about the benefits. Think about like you get to see each other all the time at work. There's a lot of ups to it.
Oh no, wait. Is it wrong to date your boss? So you are yes,
Okay.
but we were confused when you said yes.
Reset the time.
Anyways,
It's just opening
what's your
statement.
opening
It's fine.
statement? You're saying it's not wrong to date your boss.
Listen, dude, just relax. Don't worry, dude. We got this.
That's his opening statement.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. I'll fuck whoever I want, wherever I want, you fucking fat Russian prick. I swear to Dude, I'm calm. Don't worry.
Okay, and those are the opening statements. Alex, we're gonna start with you.
Think about what would happen if you dated your boss, okay? There's a lot of stigma with dating your boss. Right? Have you heard about the people that get into car accidents after they date their boss or something happens to them inevitably? I mean, it's like a sign from God almost inevitably. It's like you know how you're going out of your way and
right,
it's
go ahead,
like
Jacob.
two
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Dude, I got this. Don't worry. Fuck, dude. You really throw me off with your fucking ugly face. You know, I think love is love, okay? Gay, straight, boss, it's love. And you're trying to ruin that with your big fucking Denny's gut. You fucking piece of shit. Dude, I'm fine. I'm fine!
Okay,
You always-
Alex, and your response.
like bees in the beehive, you know, you don't have like the bees dating the queen bee, otherwise it would take away from her job of trying to create more bees and adding to the bee workplace, right? Imagine one big ass fucking prick bee over here, you know, cocking up the queen bee. All of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on? The colony's dying."
Prick bee right in front
All right,
of me.
go ahead,
I
Jacob.
think there's a big prick
What? I
bee
didn't
sitting
mean to
at
put
this
that.
very fucking table at the head of it. With your fucking sunglasses indoors. Dude, all right, I know, it's just stressful. You know, that's exactly what bees do. They give their lives for their boss, and that's what I want to do. I want to feel some warm, slimy man talking down my...
Last response?
Go ahead.
Okay, and your closing statements?
Just, don't do it, please. There's like a whole bunch of like curse stuff that will follow it, and I have prayer beads in my car specifically for moments like this, so just keep that in mind.
Closing statement.
This guy's retarded. Suck your boss's cock. I nailed it, right, dude?
Okay, so
Please reveal your strategies.
I'd like to know what your strategies were going.
My strategy said, let your hatred for blank show. I just chose you.
Okay.
And your invisible friend is here.
Fuck.
I was extremely superstitious, as well as I've used plenty of metaphors. Hence the whole bees.
Okay. Wow. Shall we vote?
Yeah.
Including the
Holy
moderator?
shit.
yeah, I vote too.
I mean, what a performance.
Yeah, that's. I think Jacob takes it.
Strategy draw. Strong strategy draw. All right. Good news. Now you're the
damn.
moderator.
Awesome. Go ahead and give us an opening statement.
You know, a dick's a dick. You know, a pussy, it's a pussy. You know, back in the day, things are great. Things are great. Not that many people used to care about this stuff. You can go out and you can say I have a dick, and no one's gonna care. It's all fun and games. You know, U.S. of A. You know what I'm talking about? You ever been there? I live there.
What?
Go ahead.
Listen, you know, life has consequences. You don't get to re-roll your character, just because you got the wrong option, okay? We got a set amount of time left, and there needs to be X number of girls and X number of boys, or else there's gonna be problems.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. Alec, if you wanna present your argument now.
There's a lot of dick jokes out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just limited to guys talking about the dick jokes. If you are a girl, and you want to talk about dick jokes, then go get a dick. You know what I'm saying? And like, you can't let your parents tell you no. You're a grown adult. At a certain age, you fly the coop, you get a dick, or you get rid of one. It's all just fun and games.
Brett?
Listen, we don't have a lot of time left on this planet, and you are always like dick focused. Why are you always dick focused? For some people, maybe the stereotype might be that the dicks, aren't as, big as some other people's. So you don't get to just change it because you don't like the roll of the dice, okay, for those people, okay? They have what they have. Give them a break.
Alec?
Listen, sometimes you wake up as a dude, you look down, you think, man, I don't want that thing dangling there. So you just want to get rid of it. You want to try your greener pastures. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Oh yeah, you look down over a plate of kimchi, yeah? Typical rhetoric from my opponent. Oh yeah, you look over your shoulder and fucking Kim Jong, whoever's over there. Yeah, I bet that's the problem. Yeah, because guess what? We don't have much time. Once those missiles fly, that's gonna be it, okay? And you can say whatever you want about them. Oh, they're really good at esports, and like that's somehow related to this problem, but it's a stereotype. You're full of shit.
Alec?
Dude, all this talk about missiles and shit, like, you ever look at a missile and you're like, man, that really looks like a dick. And then, if you're a girl, you might think, I want one of those. And you can't let your parents tell you can't have anything in there. I'm just here to have fun, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. If I want a pussy, I'll get one. That's all I'm saying.
Brett?
So your big American dick, I get it. Your big American dick flies straight. Or maybe like someone else's dick doesn't fly so straight, ends up in the middle of the ocean time after time again, Because that's just stereotypical of people, because they can't, perform as well as a big American dick. So you want to just change that, and you can change it from birth. You're like, I want my kid to have a big American dick. Well, guess what? Sometimes you're born with a rocket, and it can't make it across the ocean to its intended target of Los Angeles, or perhaps another large population center, okay? But you don't get to just change it.
And time.
Is sex the same as gender?
Alec, you want to give a closing statement here for your argument?
Listen, back in the free world before civilization, you could do whatever you want. I'm just saying, there used to be better times.
Okay. Brett.
I'm just saying, Book of Revelations may not mention nuclear warfare, but it's just because they haven't been invented yet. And guess what? It's not like a StarCraft 2 map where you just fucking launch the nukes and there's no consequences.
All right. We're going to go ahead and vote on...
Wait, do they tell us their strategies?
Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
My strategy was everything is a joke and the world used to be a better place.
Mine is the end of the world is near, and my opponent is discriminating Koreans.
Oh.
You discriminated against me.
That was just bad luck.
I don't know what any of it had to do with parents choosing the gender. Yeah, I was gonna vote no.
Nice.
You can
Choose.
It's not a laughing matter, man.
It's not about that topic. All right, you get one under pressure card, and you are now the moderator.
All right, opening statements. Lindsay, you have the floor.
What's the question? Was it a mistake?
Typical women,
Or was
am
it
I
a
right, guys?
good?
Typical.
It was
Who's the candidate again?
was it a good idea to
Was
allow
it a
women
good
to vote?
idea to allow women to vote? Yes, it was. Because women are also people.
Brett?
Far out. I feel what my opponent's putting down. Very cool vibes. Unfortunately, when you really apply that to a specific group, like the Kurds, you'll see that, like, what good did they ever fucking do with those votes, you know? Like, what's the difference?
Okay, all right, let the debates begin. Lindsay, the floor is yours.
I think that it was a good idea to allow women to vote because otherwise a lot of other things wouldn't have happened. And, you know, these poor fellows over here
Excuse
who
me?
just need a little help.
Who? Me?
Oh,
The floor is yours.
Oh, I thought you were asking her a question. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to, like, step on you with, like, some bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I think, like, life in a lot of ways is all about, like, these, like, superficial desires and wants that we, like, project on one another. But when you think about it, you know, when you're not grasping for that power, you're actually kind of liberated. Unlike the Kurds,
Brett?
who...
Lindsay?
I mean, I feel for you, I really do, but it's also like, what are you even talking about? You know, it's like 50-50%, like you can make half the decisions and I can make half the decisions, and like if you want to talk about the decisions, we could talk about them together, but
when it's like, you know, when you liberate, like, trying to keep, like, your smaller mind from making these types of difficult decisions by just letting go of them in the first place, I think you'll find that you won't end up in a situation like the Kurds where, like, you know, you're stuck in between, like, a rock and a hard
Lindsay?
place.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't understand what it's like being between a rock and a hard place, but, you know, I just wish that I could, you know, help you more, but all I hear, you know, is like,
Brett?
And I realized, like, yeah, you've never experienced real adversity because it's all manufactured to sort of push this agenda. And, you know, it's like if there's one group that knows propaganda, it's the Kurds. And I think we've got to move...
I wish that
Brett.
I could...
Yeah, I bet. You wish for lots of things that just simply aren't going to happen because they're not within your reach. So if you just, like, chill out and
All
write
right,
the
time. So what were your strategies?
closing statement.
Oh,
Closing
closing
statement.
statement, sorry.
Oh, yes. Women should be allowed to vote.
Brett.
Gentlemen, clearly my opponent doesn't even know where she is, much less what she's babbling about. So let's just take the good vibes and remember, they did it. Them, specifically.
Okay, what was your strategies?
Blame an ethnic group and use your inner hippie.
The Kurds.
The Kurds.
Mine was
That's where your mind went immediately.
It's just,
show sympathy for your opponent, and everything is a shock to you.
Oh.
Pikachu.
I see.
What the fuck?
All right, everybody, put out your votes.
Oh, this is hard.
That's your second loss?
Yeah. So what does that
Okay.
mean? Now I
So
lost the
Lindsay's
game.
out. Now you're the moderator.
Great.
Bounces back to you.
Go on.
I don't know how to do this. Beauty pageant.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Like horse poop they are. Stinky and bad.
Okay.
Do you combine a second strategy with that?
Why did they even give you two? What the fuck is the point?
Go on with your opening statement, please.
You talk to me like that. I'm gonna take you outside. I'm gonna curb stomp you, you little bitch. You fucking talk to me like fucking Yoda. Who the fuck you think you're fucking with? Come to the wrong debate, bitch.
Fuck. Oh no.
That's your opening statement? Okay. And debate. Go ahead, Jacob.
Beauty pageants are very, very bad. They are. Wait, what?
All right, Brett, and why are they not very, very bad?
You sound like somebody never won a beauty pageant before, but look at me, I'm the cutest baby goo goo gaga. I'd fuck your shit up in a fucking competition. What do you know, you wriggly ass chicken skin looking motherfucker?
Okay,
I'd
go ahead.
Chicken skin is crunchy and delicious. Beauty pageants are not.
Go ahead, Brett.
Because I don't have a competition for ugliest motherfucker or person most had their ass kicked in a parking lot. Because that's what I'm gonna do to you after you lose this debate. I'm gonna beat you with a fucking lead rod.
Okay, go ahead.
Lead rocks are. Baby giraffe fall like lead rock when born from mother's womb. Hit the ground hard. Beauty pageants hit people's self-confidence hard.
Okay.
Yeah, you look like someone who got hit hard, like I'm gonna do to you after this debate. You hit the ground hard when you fell out of your mama's pussy onto the street, and you never recovered, and you're never gonna recover from this defeat. Goo goo gaga, boo boo gabba, goo goo. Change my diaper.
All right, go ahead.
Sticky diapers. Sticky like hippo cage.
Yoda in a zoo.
You sound like me on my first trip to the zoo.
Hippo, beautiful animal. But hippo don't think it's beautiful because beauty standards established for beauty pageants.
Pageants are cute. Babies are cute. You piece of trash. I'm gonna take you out behind the building. I'm gonna give you the thrashing of a lifetime. I'm gonna break those glasses and break them off in your ass.
Yoda may be trash, but like honeybee, Yoda is essential to global economy.
I'm gonna dip both hands in honey. I'm gonna roll them in broken glass. I'm gonna flick you over.
And I'd like to hear the closing statements, please.
Stop beauty pageants. Yoda doesn't like them.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And Brett?
I outweigh you by 120 pounds. It's gonna be no problem. I'm gonna fuck you up for life.
All right. Let's go ahead and see those strats.
My strategy said talk like Yoda and use animal metaphor.
I said, use baby voice. Threaten your opponent.
Go ahead, Alec, vote.
I like the metaphors. They're real
Alex,
sold me.
vote.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to give it to the Yoda.
Yeah. There's a lot of good points there.
Thank you, Yoda.
It's really hard.
I feel like you had to work harder for that.
You did.
I agree with you. All right. May the yes candidate please make their opening statement.
Take your selfies while driving.
He just gets it again.
This is Obama's fault. That people are getting in car crashes when they decide to take a cute picture. I know what they're thinking, and I know what you're thinking, little man. I know you're thinking, no, it shouldn't be illegal, but it should be.
Sir, your opening statement.
I think it's a good idea when you're driving, you pass by some pretty nice scenery. You see, holy shit! Oh, fuck. Sorry. Yeah, but you should be able to do it while you're driving.
Interesting. All right, let the debate begin. I'm gonna stay with our Alec over here.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you take some nice scenic drives. You take your Corvette, you pop the hood down, you drive across the beach. You want to take a quick selfie outside the beach. Jesus Christ!
Sir,
Fuck!
this is clearly cocaine.
Sorry.
Yeah, nice strategy, retard. I see your whole debate ahead of time.
Alec.
And just, you know, sometimes there's just some moments in life that you just can't capture unless you're on the road. You know, when you're just driving down some asphalt in the desert, by the ocean, in Area 51, you know, when you're going to see Area 51, you're rating Area 51.
Oh, yeah. Area 51. I knew you were going to say that. And it's all Obama's fault because he put this into your mind. That you're
I don't know why you keep on bringing Obama, but if I saw Obama on the road while I was driving, I'd pull out a fucking shit! I'd pull out a selfie camera and I would take a selfie of myself with Obama.
I bet you would, and I bet you'd fucking crash, and it would be Obama's fault, wouldn't it? Because you saw him on the side of the road. I know what you're thinking right now. I know where you are. I know where you are mentally. I'm the one blasting these scary images into your brain, so you lose the fucking debate. Don't take photos on your phone. People crashed and died car crashes because Morocco saying Obama. If you take your hands off the wheel, you're taking the hands off the wheel of the presidency like you did too.
Yeah, Alec.
I'm melting. My brain is melting.
I know.
There's nothing else. I don't know what else to illustrate here. I don't.
Jacob.
Oh, yeah. I bet your empty mind is the fault of Obama. He's the one who gave me my psychic powers. And I'm deleting your strategy from your mind. And I'm deleting those selfies off your phone that you took while driving because if you post those, you'll influence others to do terrible, dangerous things. Hands on the wheel.
Time is up. All right, closing statements. Alec.
Take selfies while driving by Obama.
Jacob.
Barack Hussein Obama killed many children, but you could kill even more if you don't keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road.
Okay, let's reveal the strategies.
Oh. Wow. My was use body language, and there are spirits in the room.
Okay. It said blame everything on. I chose Obama, and you can read minds.
Okay, everyone can vote. Ready?
Yes.
Forgot what they are going to say.
Yeah.
Shit is so hard.
Well, I'm very convinced.
You did it. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Fortunately, it's another elimination. Only
Welcome
three
to the
people are left.
party.
Welcome to the
dude.
Please let me take a break.
Opening statements. Brett, you have the floor.
alcohol is extremely important to some of us who've done some very bad things.
Alex.
1920s had it right. Prohibition, all for that. Alcohol destroys your liver, destroys the body, destroys the mind. Let's shut it down.
All right, Alex, you have the floor.
When I picture and imagine drinking alcohol, the only thing I can think of is the ice caps. We've had serious issues with global warming. The ice caps are melting at an unprecedented rate. If we can all remember, Leonardo DiCaprio actually
Brett.
went out.
You know, all I can picture is putting in a set of targets and watching that drone fly in to its intended target and seeing those kids run out of that building.
Alex?
Can you imagine what the polar bears must think about this whole alcohol thing? We're down here trying to turn a bunch of corn into some distilled, fermented liquid to poison our brains and bodies, but what about the fucking polar bears?
Brett?
The fucking polar bears. No one calls it a fucking drone strike on the fucking polar bears. There's no wrong target.
Think about the coral reefs and stuff too. You know, we're too busy trying to get ourselves off on the next bottle of Jack Daniels. But what about Jack the fish? Jack the fish swimming, floating in the.
You know what deletes memories? 29 shots of a bottle of Jack Daniels alone in the bunkhouse. Those sounds, those cries, those visuals slowly fading into static. The static of a drone screen with no targets.
Alex?
Baby comes out the wound. Doctor says, yeah, fetal alcohol syndrome. Absolutely. You know, baby's got wings, but he can't fly. You know why? Because the Earth is dead. Earth is gone. Global warming once again.
Brett?
The Earth is dead. We're just a set of coordinates, every one of us. You think your mom and your daddy love you, and then you're just a set of fucking data. And alcohol is all that's keeping me from calling it in on myself every night.
All right, that's the time we have. So what was the strategies?
We have a closing statement.
Closing statements, sorry.
I would like to, for a second, just picture a world where alcohol doesn't exist. And I guarantee you, we can get those ocean levels down, baby. Just get rid of this fucking alcohol. Clean out the stores. Shut it down.
Brett?
Target not found. Target not found. Target not found. Target acquired.
So what was your strategies, guys?
Mine was use your imagination.
What? What?
It's so open-ended.
What?
And blame global warming.
Wow. Mine was start crying uncontrollably and use my military background.
You the guy held up on the drone strikes. Lindsay, Jacob?
Yeah, I vote no.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. It's time.
Bitch.
Is that a fake cigarette you're lighting backwards? Is that real?
What the fuck am I watching right now? You're supposed to put it in your mouth first. All right, Brett. Are you ready for your opening statement as to why planes shouldn't be made out of black box material?
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, if it was that simple, they would have been doing it for years. You'd have to be a total idiot, like my opponent, to think that taking a small, indestructible black box and applying it to an entire plane would not just be instant catastrophe, like not offering a suitable sacrifice to the rain god Chalk.
Okay. Jacob.
When I was a boy, they made planes out of black box, and no one complained about it. But then everyone kept talking about the price and it's sinking and nonsense. We need to go back to the good old days when planes were all black box.
All right. Okay, Jacob, go ahead and start.
Oh, when I was a little boy, you could walk into a corner store, you could get yourself a chocolate bar for 25 cents, then you hop on a little plane, no TSA, you keep your shoes on, and you get in a plane made of black box.
Brett.
Listen to my opponent, a doddering idiot. This type of simpleton would be the first person we would offer up in a sacrifice to Quetzalcoatl to make sure that the crops were good. A doddering old man who thinks you can just build a plane out of indestructible material that would never get off the ground.
Jacob.
Oh, it's indestructible, all right, and that's why our planes never crashed back in the day. Amelia Earhart, she's fine. Cause she threw a plane made of black box.
Brett.
My opponent possessed of the same intellect as those who would pray to Ra to warm the air so that the plane might take off the ground. Simpletons who deserve the death of their ancient gods who are absolutely terrible, okay? You might as well pray to Anubis because that's the first person you're gonna see after that plane takes off the runway.
You know, when I was young, I met Anubis, and he paid for all the black box planes. But we stopped giving sacrifices to the poor little boy, and now he's not playing for. Now chocolate bars are $2, and
All right, Brett.
my plane's
You are
black
so fucking
box.
stupid. You know how fucking stupid you sound right now.
No.
If Anubis weighed your fucking feeble mind on the scales against a human heart, guess what? It wouldn't be enough to pass. There's only one person to blame for this. Whatever that alligator-headed god is that swam in the river.
Jacob.
Fuck that guy.
When I was a kid, Anubis would weigh all our hearts on the scale of feeble minds. And I tell you what,
Stop repeating my line.
the trade he made for us was planes made of black box and 25-cent Twix bars. Okay? I know who paid for it, and he's gone now. Poor Anubis, we stopped giving him hearts back
Brett.
in
The only thing
95.
cheaper than a 2-cent Hershey bar is one human sacrifice of
son?
a complete dipshit, like my opponent
son?
on the temple stairs. It's their fault. We didn't do enough to honor the old gods.
Time. Jacob, what's your closing statement on this?
Anubis was quite the sweet and kind god. I remember I'd cut my dick off every Sunday and I'd put it on the temple steps, and he would give me a quarter so I could walk down to the corner store and get a 25-cent Twix bar. And you know, we gave him our hearts, and he gave us black box planes, but no one's paying for it anymore.
Brett?
Where's my boy?
People like my opponent sitting around, jerking off, coming on statues of Zeus, not
dick
thinking
is
about the
working
big picture. He doesn't know where he is. Look at his face. Look at this fucking hat he's wearing. He looks like a fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
Look at those veins.
Where's my son?
The veins of a Zeus worshiper.
What were your guys' strategies?
Who will pay for all this? And when I was young,
Will pay for all of this.
I just hopped on your Anubis train.
Mine said, blame ancient gods and question your opponent's intelligence.
Amazing. Let's vote.
I only have
Oh
one.
my god, just a sea of sweat.
I need another cigarette.
I think no one has suffered more than you. So I'd like to award you.
Smells like a casino in here.
President. It absolutely smells like a casino floor. Good job. Congrats, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Back when I was president, chocolate bars were 25 cents. Fuck you, dude. Whew. Wow, you watched all that fucking video, you fucking idiot? Maybe you'll like this one too. And maybe you'll like some of the links you'll see in the description for the Twitter. Why am I talking like Twitter? The Twitter, the Reddit, the socials, you know. You could also buy some merch on the merch store, support us directly through Patreon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.